Hello my buddy, welcome to a phenomenal full body session here on Flex Awaken. We are going to be strengthening you from head to toe, strength, muscle, mobility, and just having a fine time while we do it. Weight selections today, you're hopefully going to have something on the light side and then something a little bit heavier for the exercises that is appropriate for. There's going to be plenty of ways to challenge yourself with no weight at all today. Whatever you have access to, simply do your best, and I'm going to be telling you what to do and how to get the most out of every rep right there alongside you. So in some wise words, it's time. Okay, my friend, wherever you are in the world, whatever kind of day you're having or had, let's just do our best here. Let's move and feel good. We always do. Kicking things off with a nice hamstring sweep here. So I'm going to pull my toes towards me, kink the other leg, and a big sweep. Pull those toes, lock the legs, big sweep. Oh, movement is the medicine, motion is the lotion. Ah, classic. You know, even me, my friend, sometimes has trouble just getting started, you know. Oh, buddy. It's been a long old day. I don't fancy it. And then we do the first 5 minutes, and boy are we in, and boy do we feel better. Oh, yes. Last one.
Rest.
Jolly good. We're going to come down and find your best bottom squat pose now. Depending on your experience here, current mobility, even this might be a challenge. Just do your best with me here. Do your best in this bottom squat. Okay. And then again, your best you can. We're going to work in these alternating hip rotations. So I'm just dropping my knee towards the floor. Light touch if you can, then drive it out. Anchor it with the elbow. Alternate to the other side. Drive that one out. Nice and steady. If you absolutely have to, right, you can fall back on your hands and work it that way. Cool. Whatever's feeling good for you. Oh, yes.
Halfway there. Ten seconds. Rest.
So next up, we're going to be doing a hand release push-up to a sort of yoga pike and reach, down dog and reach. Again, use your knees as needed here to be able to do this. So I'm going to start on the floor. Fully retract the shoulder blades, lift the hands off the ground, and then press up. And I'm going to reach through, get some contact on the opposing leg. Back down. Again, use those knees as needed for the push-up part. Pull back. Oh, good. Very good.
Halfway there. Ten seconds. Rest.
Good. We're now going to further explore some shoulder extension, arms behind us. Tough position for most of us. With the crab bridge or reverse tabletop. I'm going to be holding today for 5 seconds at the top. Whoa, Siri. So fingers away or to the side. Drive those hips up. About 5 second hold here. Rock it back down. Touch the bum if you fancy. Really active through the shoulders, right? Pulling everything back. Squeezing the glutees at the top.
Halfway there. Ten seconds.
Last one.
Rest.
All right, the last one here, we're going to be looking at just body weight, warming up the adductors in the groin bias Cossack. If you've been following along in this series, or if you're new, Cossack has been one of our progressions. Very tough movement, but an amazing one. Wide stance, toes pointed.
Last round.
Just gonna come down, keeping this leg as straight as I can. Lock in my best bottom position. And alternate the other side. If you want to, you can use your hands for support, right? That's okay. Just trying to find some nice range and warmth through these parts of the body. Typically pretty tight.
Halfway there. 10 seconds. Rest.
Cool. Okay, friend. We're going to be kicking off our main strength portion. These every 2 minutes on the minute gives us a bit more time to work and recover, so we can push things a bit more if you want to. Constant tension RDL today.
Rest.
I'm going to grab something moderate, but if you're not that used to doing RDLs or you're just curious, we've got 3 sets here, so you can start with something a bit lighter if you fancy. So, I'm going to start with the dumbbells from the top down. Feet hip width apart, nice soft knee. Constant tension means I'm not locking out at the top. So I'm gonna get a nice long stretch down. Really little pause at the bottom. Coming up, but don't lock it out. Straight back to that next rep. So we don't get that chance to rest at the top. Notice how I'm not quite locking the glutes at the top. Just really digging into that hamstring and that stretch. I'm probably gonna find 10 reps here. And then if it doesn't challenge me, I'll grab something heavier if that's a possibility. 5. Straight back. My cues here, I'm keeping my armpits tight like I'm trying to hold tennis balls or oranges or something in the armpits, and I'm really reaching the hips back. Last one for me. Nice. That felt good actually, nice load.
Way there.
Oof. Right, we've got a minute till the next set. You can chill. I'm gonna sneak in some shoulder rotations here. I'm just gonna come palms up, sweeping the biceps past the ear, run out of space there, coming to the side, rotating behind my back, down towards the pockets, and then reverse that movement. This should feel challenging if you're doing it with enough tension and focus. It's just sometimes good in between those strength sets. Work on some mobility, strengthening the joints, getting movement to areas of the joints that you perhaps don't otherwise. Just 2 really nice focus reps for me here. 15 seconds before we jump into our next RDL. So, like I said, you can go something heavier or just focus on your form here. Even these subtle little changes that I throw at you can have an impact on how that exercise feels. Back to it. Nice long stretch. Oh yeah. Again, these are really strong muscle groups, hamstrings, glutes, primarily. So they can handle a lot of weight. So once your technique's dialed in, push yourself. Okay, a couple of shoulder rotations. Oh yeah. Just one more set to go. All right, one more set of those RDLs. So again, like I said, on that one, either change the rep range, do more if you're not quite feeling it, or challenge the load, or indeed, if it's really tough, you can pull that back. reps wise. Ah, better already.
10 seconds. Last round.
Okay. Oh yes, lovely. Again, if you fancy a bit of extra rest here, because we're going to be starting our next block in 1 minute, by all means do.
Halfway there.
I'm going to use it to tell you about what's going on. You can also do shoulder rotations whilst I'm yapping, if you fancy. Next pairing is going to be Cossack. We're going to focus on one side at a time. So 45 seconds, one side rest, onto the other, and then we'll do some top-down rows. Obviously, I'll go over that at the time. You have the option here, if you have the range of motion and control, to, once you get down to your lowest position with the Cossack, big stretch, axially rotate, so we're turning that foot on the heel so the toes face the sky, and you can drop down even deeper, and then back the way you came. Hard, but if there's one exercise that you master, it should definitely be on the contender list. So 15 seconds from now, again, if these are really sticky icky for you, stick to body weight only or some light load, and just do the first version we did in the warm-up. Let's check it out.
Let's go.
I'll do my right leg first, goblet a bit of load. So I'm gonna explore my best groin, and then I'm gonna gently drop into this lovely bottom position. Rotate back out.
Halfway there. Seconds.
Last one.
Rest.
Oh yeah, lovely stuff. If they feel incredibly humbling, you're doing them right. Just a reminder, I didn't mention it before, try to keep that working foot down, the heel flat, okay? That'll be an ankle mobility thing more than likely. So just do your best, be patient, this stuff takes time. We're gonna hit the other side. Woo! Lovely. Okay.
Round 2. Halfway there. Seconds.
Perfecto.
Rest.
Next one's gonna be the top down row. I'd go light on this one. So like that RDL, we're in this hinge position. Butt back, chest up. We're gonna row to the top and then one rows whilst the other holds. So you're really gonna pull that shoulder back. Muscles on, fighting the whole time. Try to connect the dumbbell to that mid here. And when I'm rowing, I'm thinking about pulling the shoulder back and down, rowing the elbow towards the hip. Okay.
Round 3.
So both are to the top, and then I'm gonna start working one and the other. Really tough because we've got to hold this position, right? So make sure you're keeping your butt back, chest up.
Halfway there. Ten seconds.
Yep.
Rest.
Okay. Lovely. We're going to do that rotation one more time. All right. Again, adjusting weights if we need to here. Got a bit of data about how that feels. Ah, yes.
Round 4. Halfway there. 10 seconds.
Lovely.
Rest.
Oh yeah, lots of training this week. Feel it. Terrific. Wonderful.
Round 5. Halfway there. Ten seconds. Rest.
Oh, always humbling. Always humbling. Okay. Last of the rows coming up. And then we get a minute off. Not that generous, but reasonable. Tremendous. Tremendous.
Last round.
Okay. Yep.
Halfway there. Ten seconds.
Oh yeah.
Rest.
Oh, good. Okay, next pairing coming up. My dear friend. We're going to be looking at a depth push-up. So, a few ways to approach this. I'm going to elevate my hands on these here dumbbells. That's going to take me through a greater range of motion, thus tougher. We've been building these, if you haven't been following along, but they're still very hard. So, I'm going to be going for the full thing here because I've been spending my time building it.
Rest.
So I'm going to come down all the way. Little pause at the bottom, kissing the chest on the floor. Big drive to the top. If that's too much for you, and you can control yourself down, do that. So all the way down, release, come back on the knee. If that's too much for you, go knees only, or you can remove the deficit. And I've given you a lot of options there, I don't want that to be overwhelming. Let's just play here if you don't know, and then we'll figure it out pretty quickly.
Let's go.
Main thing is keeping that core tightness and a good controlled descent. Oh, I completely forgot what I was doing after telling you all the options.
Halfway there. Ten seconds. Rest.
Okay. Well done. Whatever you did, these are hard. Great thing to master. Next up is going to be a reverse lunge. We're going to do all on one leg with a knee drive. So as I'm driving out of that lunge, the opposing leg drives up. So nice athletic position here and working a bit of that hip flexor on that side. Take your time with this because even surprisingly balance can be a bit funny.
Round two.
Oh, very well done if I do say so myself. Okay, same on the other side. Wait, hold on, wrong way. Goodness, Jasper.
Halfway there.
Oh, tremendous. All right, one more time through. Hopefully we can get more targeted on that push-up if you were kind of experimenting first time around. Or we can just dig in. Keep the good times coming.
Halfway there. Ten seconds. Rest.
Oh, yummy. All right, last of the lunges. And then another wee rest. Is my microphone still working? Thank God. This would not have been the day for technical issues.
Round 1. Halfway there. Ten seconds. Rest.
I'm excited to show you what's coming at the end. Fresh challenges. Ah. Gassed up. Zone 2 weight training. Last of the summer wine. Let's get it, friends.
Last round. Halfway there. Ten seconds.
Cool.
Rest.
Okay, friends. A minute until the next piece. This is going to be a 6-minute AMRAP. We're only doing 2 movements. So on your own time, we can accumulate 2 or 3 sets, more than likely. The first one is really tough. A tuck L sit. Now, the higher your hand elevation, the easier. So, ideally have some dumbbells that are nice and stable so you can pop your hands on it, because even then it'll be tough.
Rest.
And I just want you to do as much as you can in terms of the time. Try and keep your feet off the ground, right? But if you really can't and you can still work hard, but with a little bit of foot down, that's also okay. It basically involves this, right? So really driving the shoulders down and keeping there, and driving the knees up. I'll try and throw my dumbbells and see what we got in the tank.
Let's go.
Okay. Drive down, pull up. Just a tough hold. Yeah. Okay, mon frères, into that face pull. So I'm grabbing my lightest dumbbell, similar bent over position, but what I want you to think about doing is drawing your elbows back high like this, like past your ears, getting a good squeeze at the top and then stretching down. It's weird. Let's give it a go. Bent on over, driving the elbows back high in this awkward position and then low. I'm gonna go for at least 10 reps. 12 will probably be a sweet spot, but if you're not really feeling it, keep going to 15, adjust your load, and so on. If you're wondering, something happened there, something's changed. Well, guess what happened, my friends? My mic did run out of battery halfway through that first L sit. What do you know? Luckily, I didn't finish the workout, like I've done in the past. I saw that it had stopped working. I charged it, and then I came back in on that first L sit. Nothing stops this train, my friends. Nothing. What do we learn? What do we learn? We learn to charge our batteries. Okay, how we doing? Right, perfectly cool to rest a little bit, right? These are actually quite shorter windows, especially that L sit. Let's Just a reminder, if you're really struggling to get the feet off the ground there, you can still work scapular stability, shoulder blade right, and just pull up high, but maybe do tippy toes. Still get the work in. Just do your best with what you've got. All right, coming in for the next one. Excuse me. He's got the shakes. He's very much shaking. Oh my word. What are we like, you know? The stuff that we come up with. Tremendous. Okay, face pulse. Ooh.
Halfway there.
Oh, lovely. All right, little breather. I want to get one more set in, and I'll be very happy with that. Oh, lovely. By the way, if you're finding those L-sits just a walk in the park, because you're some kind of machine, do it longer. They say you're programmed from the machine world. Machines. Okay, come on, don't go crazy. Let's get this last one in. All right. Oh, goodness gracious. That's enough of that. Okay. Facey peas to finish us off. And then a wee stretch. Now I'm paranoid and just staring at that microphone sensor. Still green.
1 minute.
Oh yeah. Listen, I know it's an AMRAP, we've got 30 seconds left. You can do with that as you please. I'm most content with my efforts for today, as should you be. And I'm gonna get a jump on the stretch. I'm gonna do the old recline butterfly to finish.
10 seconds.
Oh, but I'll be fair, I'll wait for you, don't worry. All right, so feet are together. I'm just gonna lay back and gently let those knees plop towards the floor. Reflect on our legendary work here. Oh.
Let's go.
Nice deep belly breaths through the nose, long out the mouth. And just bask in your glory, the great satisfaction of doing something hard. Maybe you didn't feel like it at the start, but you're building.
Halfway there.
Building a stack of evidence that you are someone who can show up and do the things you know you should do. Bingo. Fantastic.
Ten seconds. Rest.
Oh. No, I think I'm just gonna lay here. Oh no, okay.
Round two.
Shoulder extension, feet are out in front of me, walking the hands behind me until I feel that stretch. Front of the shoulder, down the bicep in the arm, but no pain, because you can, if you push this too hard, you might feel it a bit in the elbows and stuff, so let's find a good stretch there. Ah, relax. Gratitude. Thank you for being here.
Halfway there.
Thank you for supporting my work as it supports you, I hope. Maybe one day we'll share a slice of pizza together, you know?
10 seconds.
Isn't that what the kids do these days? Meetups, IRL. I think that's awesome, you know? I know plenty of you are in the great United States.
Rest.
I could be persuaded to come over and see you. Right, I'm gonna do a half hamstring. Nice and simple here, just cross one leg in. Oh.
Round three.
If you want to get a bit of a grab on the foot, you can. You could squeeze the quad. You could drive the heel into the ground to get active there. Or you can just chill out.
Halfway there. Seconds. Rest.
Oh, right, dear friend. Last one for us here. Last one. Hitting the other side of that ham.
Last round.
Oh, goodness. Goodness. Ah, yes.
Halfway there. Seconds. Rest.
Oh, phenomenal. Phenomenal, you're phenomenal, you know it. Together we're phenomenal. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you in the next one. We're never far away. Introduce me to you. Introduce yourself in the comments below if you're new. Sorry, missed that one. I want to know who you are and how you're doing. Ciao.